Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In order to concentrate on Liam, Hope lets go of Carter. Over the past few weeks, Liam Spencer has been attempting to accept that the tumor on his brain is incurable and adjusting to his fatal diagnosis. To get through this heartbreaking news, he has mainly relied on his ex-wife, Jacqueline Forrester, and her physician husband, John Finnegan. Steffi and Liam have a daughter together, and he is currently residing at the guest house to spend as much time as possible with Kelly. Steffi has demanded that Liam tell Hope Logan, with whom he also has a daughter, about his diagnosis. Ignoring her customary animosity for Hope, Steffi is adamant that she must understand what is going on in order to assist young Beth. Steffi was left to speak to Hope because Liam was unable to tell her the truth. Knowing that Hope would be just as devastated to hear of Liam's sickness, Steffi finally addressed her with kindness after years of conflict. Hope and Steffi are in a similar position because they have both been married to Liam and have a little kid together. Hope had already been considering a reunion and thinking a lot about Liam. Hope can't help but feel drawn to Liam now that she is aware of how little time she has left with him. Hope's intention is for her to care for him and be a family with him and Beth for as long as possible. Since Steffi is married to Finn and wants Liam to be surrounded by his entire family, she cannot interfere. Since he returned their business, Hope and Carter Walton's friendship has already been strained. Hope watched as she was fired after feeling deceived when Carter kept his job. Hope only recently calmed down enough to speak to Carter, who is begging for another chance at their relationship, after she cut him out of her life. She was thinking about trying again. Although Carter now seems quite inconsequential due to Liam's condition, she is now solely focused on Liam as a result of this development. Luna interrupts Finn Hope as she sobs in Steffi's arms. As Hope Logan grieved in Steffi Forrester's arms after having to say goodbye to Liam Spencer in a tough situation, Luna rushed in on John Finnegan, according to The Bold and the Beautiful. As Steffi attempted to convey the severity of the situation, Hope was in denial in the first episode. Steffi related the scenario of discovering Liam unconscious, and how it resulted in his irreversible mass discovery, even if Hope didn't want to think that Liam was truly dying. Hope finally came to terms with the fact that this was occurring and wept over their young daughters having to grow up without a father. Hope found it difficult to comprehend Steffi's news because Liam had always been healthy, therefore this didn't make sense. Although Steffi acknowledged that Liam didn't want to know, Hope was appreciative that Steffi defied his wishes and told her. Hope and Steffi were both concerned about what they would say to Beth and Kelly Spencer. Hope recalled Liam's sincere remarks from earlier and understood that he was attempting to bid her farewell. Hope ended herself crying in Steffi's arms as she contemplated how she would say goodbye to herself when the time came. Liam confided in Finn at the Cliff home that he had a lot he wanted to do but not much time. Liam was determined to retain his dark secret for the time being, despite Finn's encouragement to confide in his father, brothers, and Hope. When Luna arrived at Il Giardino, she discovered Deacon Sharp was not present, which allowed her to speak with Sheila Sharp. Luna blamed Steffi for Finn's failure to reply to her texts, after she lamented that everyone save Sheila had shunned her. When Luna eventually made up her mind that this was unacceptable, she declared that she was going to visit her father. After Luna took off, Liam texted Bill Spencer to ask if he could meet him at Il Giardino. Bill told Liam he was on his way and said he would love to. Liam seems upset about having to part from them after looking at some pictures of Beth with Hope and Kelly with Steffi on his phone. When Luna entered the Cliff house, Finn was on the phone, asking Dr. Grace Buckingham for updates. In addition to confirming that she made sure Steffi's car wasn't outside, Luna noted that the front door was unlocked. Luna brought up the fact that Finn hadn't been answering her texts and expressed how much she missed her father. Luna predicted that Finn would be a good man who wouldn't abandon his own child, but Finn seems shaken by her unexpected presence. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna won't be ready to give up her desire for a committed relationship with Finn just yet. Luna's ambush, Bill summoned, Hope and Steffi bond. This is the recap of Bold and the Beautiful. Luna ambushes John Finnegan in today's episode. Bill Spencer is called by Liam Spencer. Additionally, Steffi Forrester Finnegan and Hope Logan, Annika Noel, develop a friendship. Hope is informed by Steffi that Liam has a brain tumor. He's dying. Hope appears to be incredulous. Steffi interrupts her when she tries to phone Liam. At last, Steffi describes how she learned. Liam was on the ground when she occurred to visit Bill's house, so it was completely arbitrary. When she contacted 911, they initially believed she had suffered a brain injury. Doctors later discovered that Liam had a brain mass. Hope mentions therapies. She is told by her opponent that the tumor cannot be removed. Steffi says she felt Hope should know, but Liam wanted her to keep it a secret. Hope is grateful to her for that. When they mention Liam and the girls, Hope begins to cry. She finds it difficult to say goodbye. Steffi extends her arm to take Hope in her arms. Finn discusses the problem with Liam at the Cliff home. According to Liam, he feels good most of the time. Then he almost passes out. At last, he acknowledges that he has been experiencing episodes of vertigo. Now it happens a couple times every day. Finn is not surprised by this. According to the doctor, every effort is being made to prolong his life on this planet. However, he will require emotional assistance and must bid his loved ones farewell. What about Wyatt Spencer, Darren Brooks, Hope and Bill? Finn mentions that if Beth Spencer and Kelly Spencer, Sophia Paras, aren't ready for his passing, they won't be all right. According to today's episode summary of The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna visits Sheila Carter-Sharp at Il Giardino to speak with her. Luna desires a connection with her father. Sheila and Luna become close because of their similarities. Sheila then mentions how much Luna is changing and developing. Despite her frustration that no one wants to interact with her, Luna won't let Steffi keep her from seeing Finn. Sheila cautions that Finn is always on Steffi's side. Luna begins to march out. Luna responds that she is going to see her dad when Sheila asks where she is going. Luna enters the Cliff home. Finn is taken by surprise. Before slinking in, Luna made sure she knew Steffi was gone. Although the doctor claims to be busy, Luna stays. He is urged by Luna not to abandon her. As Hope clings to Liam, Bill confronts him, and Daphne tries to persuade Carter to dump Hope. We continue discussing the effects of Liam's brain mass this week. When Liam calls his father to meet him at Il Giardino, Bill eventually finds out the truth. It's a public setting for what they describe as an emotional, unvarnished realization that could change everything. We don't have any promo spoilers because there was no new episode airing. However, it appears to be mostly focused on Liam's future. Because of how quickly the plot is developing, Liam's demise may not be far off. In an intense, emotional reckoning that has the potential to alter everything, Bill and Liam confront the past and one another. Liam is reminded of Hope's strong beliefs and will to fight for the future when he thinks back on their shared history. Luna surprises Finn and Steffi with a visit. The loss of Hope and his girls is too much for Liam to handle. Carter tells Brooke that he will continue to pursue Hope. Steffi is reassured by Finn and Taylor that she made the correct decision. Desperate to preserve Liam's life, Hope clings to him. Daphne makes every effort to get Carter to turn away from Hope and toward her. Hope is persuaded to mend her friendship with Carter by Liam. Carter stands up for the people he cares about. Will desires to advance his relationship with Elektra. Hope and Steffi are brought together by Liam's illness. Luna's delusion and Liam's denial. His prognosis was discussed between Liam and Finn. He disclosed the reason behind his reluctance to inform Hope of his impending death. Liam said that he denies his health. It makes sense that he finds it difficult to accept the fact that he is dying. Finn's viewpoint changes as a result of their chat. Liam meets with Bill at the end of the episode to discuss the situation. However, their most recent encounter did not end well. Will Bill change his mind and embrace his son at last? Luna checked to see if she might see her grandmother at Il Giardino. She was reassured by Sheila that Deacon was not present. He won't accept her right away, she remarked. But Luna wanted to be accepted by someone else. Finn was a necessity in her life. She had had enough of Steffi standing in the way of that. She wants to start a new life with her father now that she has finally discovered who he is. Luna asserted that she had transformed as a person. Although we haven't witnessed it, she made amends. Sleeping with Will is the only nice deed she desires to perform. Luna made the decision to go see Finn. She appeared at his door when he was on a business call. When he sees his daughter, how will he feel? Will Liam's condition compel him to change his mind? Or will he do what his wife says and exclude Luna from their lives?